Arne Slot appears to be on the verge of sealing one of the most talked-about signings in recent times. Marc Guéhi, the talented Crystal Palace centre-back, is edging ever closer to pulling on the famous red shirt. And this time, it seems there's no turning back. What began as mere rumour has now snowballed into a wave of confirmations from across Europe. 3 separate sources are now pointing to the same destination for the English defender, Liverpool. And the most astonishing part, even mighty Real Madrid, who had been keeping tabs on the player, have decided to withdraw from the race. The story behind this deal reads like a modern-day football drama. On the final day of last summer's transfer window, Liverpool were inches away from announcing Guéhi. The player had even undergone a medical, and everything seemed in place, until Crystal Palace pulled the plug at the very last minute. The reason? The London club failed to finalise the signing of Igor Giulio, the defender who was meant to replace him. The deal, practically sealed, collapsed like a house of cards. Even so, Liverpool never gave up. Arne Slot, determined to build a solid and dependable backline in his new Reds project, kept Guéhi's name firmly at the top of his shortlist. The club view him as the perfect piece for the future of their defence, someone who brings the right balance of youth, power and tactical maturity. And now, with Guéhi's contract at Crystal Palace nearing its end, the stage seems set for the story to finally reach the conclusion fans have been waiting for. According to Team Talk, Guéhi is officially Liverpool's #1 target for 2026. The player will be free to negotiate with other clubs from January, as his current deal expires at the end of the season. That makes him a golden target for Europe's elite, and for a while, Real Madrid appeared to be Liverpool's biggest obstacle. However, the Spanish giants have stepped back. As reported by Madrid-based daily AS, Real decided to drop out of the race for the defender's signature. The reason? Guéhi's financial demands. Not only a high salary, but also a sizable signing-on bonus. The paper described the overall cost of the operation as virtually unfeasible for Los Blancos. And at that exact moment, the path to Anfield opened wide. The same Spanish outlet went even further, claiming that Guéhi is already on his way to Liverpool to complete what began in the summer. That statement echoed across England and thrilled the Reds supporters, who see the defender as a major addition to the squad. AS, known for its close ties to Real Madrid, became the third independent source in recent days to confirm the move, further strengthening its credibility. Journalist Lewis Steele from the Daily Mail supported the same version, stating that Guéhi had given his word to Liverpool, promising to join the club next summer. Soon after, Dave O'Cop, a Liverpool-focused outlet, added that the club board remained confident Guéhi will become a Red. When sources from 3 different countries all tell the same story, the signs are clear. Something big is brewing. Still, as Liverpool themselves learned in the last transfer window, nothing is guaranteed until the contract is signed. Club officials remain cautious, recalling how the deal fell apart in dramatic fashion just months ago. Crystal Palace, meanwhile, seemed determined to hold on to the player until the end of the season, rejecting any January bids. Their plan is to make the most of Guéhi's talent before losing him on a free.
Palace manager Oliver Glasner has been open about the situation. In recent interviews, he admitted that the defender intends to leave the club as a free agent next summer. His honesty only confirmed what many already suspected. Guéhi's destiny is set and is highly unlikely to be anywhere other than Anfield. Even so, Liverpool aren't alone in the race. Sources close to the negotiations say Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Inter Milan are all monitoring the situation closely. These 3 European powerhouses will be able, from 1 January onwards, to offer the player a pre-contract, something Liverpool, due to Premier League regulations, cannot yet do officially. That adds a touch of suspense to the ongoing saga. Despite this, the mood on Merseyside is one of quiet confidence. Within the club, there's belief that the relationship built with Guéhi during previous talks will prove decisive. The defender is said to have been impressed by Arne Slot's sporting project, which is reshaping Liverpool's style into a more tactical, controlled approach, yet without losing the relentless intensity of the Klopp era. The Dutch coach wants a more adaptable defence, capable of handling any kind of opponent, and he sees Guéhi as the ideal figure to make that vision work. Meanwhile, other Liverpool-related stories have made the atmosphere even more electric. The club have recently received an unexpected boost in their hunt for a top-class forward. Talks between a star attacker and his current club have broken down, creating a potential opening for a Reds move. Although the name hasn't been officially revealed, insiders suggest it's a player who could transform Liverpool's attacking power. And it doesn't stop there. An even more intriguing rumour has emerged from France, involving superstar Kylian Mbappé. According to sources close to Real Madrid, the French forward mentioned Liverpool's Ibrahima Konaté in internal discussions with the Spanish club. Mbappé's comments apparently reflected his respect and admiration for the defender, something that has fueled speculation about how this could influence future transfers. To top it off, there's talk of an audacious Liverpool move to try to sign one of Paris Saint-Germain's best players. Under Arne Slot, the club, now firmly among Europe's most ambitious, seem ready to shake up the market again. With an aggressive stance and a clear sporting vision, the Reds don't just want to stay at the top, they want to dominate the next decade. Amid all this, one thing is certain: Anfield is buzzing with new energy. The stands that not long ago sang their farewells to Klopp are now filled with hope as Slot leads a fresh rebuilding phase. Mark Guéhi's name might be only the first in a series of moves set to reshape Liverpool's future. Supporters know there's still a long road to the official announcement, but seeing Real Madrid out of the picture is already reason enough to dream. After all the twists and turns of recent seasons, the thought of Guéhi lining up alongside Konaté and Van Dijk in Liverpool's defence sounds like music to the ears of Anfield faithful. And if the sources prove right, next summer in Europe will be painted in one colour: deep, brilliant red.